apostrophe. So an apostrophe is an example of a punctuation mark. It looks like a comma, but it's not a comma, only that it's a comma which is on top of the line, and it does not do any job which the comma does. In this case, the punctuation mark, which is known as the apostrophe, is used to show possession. So it is used to show possession. It is also used to show that some words have been omitted, like it shows omission of words or of letters in a word, omission of letters in a word. Now, let's look at how to use an apostrophe using a possessive apostrophe, because we have different apostrophes. We have those who are used for omission, and we have those who are used for possessives. Now, let's go to page 58, as you can see on the picture. So page 58 is saying using a possessive apostrophe with a word that ends in the letter S is tricky. When they say it's tricky, they mean it's quite difficult or can cause some problems. But how? How does it cause problems? Well, it causes problems in a number of ways, because sometimes the name of the person can end with an S, as they have written there. They've said that, for example, sometimes when someone's name ends in an S, it will give you a problem. But still more, you are supposed to add the other S, which means if the name of the person ended with an S and it is James, then you are still going to add S, and the pronunciation won't be James, it's going to be James's. All right, so I'll read again. Like James, we write James's pen. But on other occasions, like Mr. Hastings, we just add the apostrophe without adding the S. Mr. Hastings. Sometimes you are going to add the apostrophe without adding the S. Now, the best thing to do is to say out loud and work out which sounds right. Here, on this apostrophe, on this possessive, it's all to do with the sound you produce, the articulation, the pronunciation of the word will matter most. All right, the pronunciation of the word will matter most. Now, that is how we use an apostrophe. Now, the apostrophe can be used to indicate possession, as I've said. So we have possessive nouns and possessive pronouns. So we go down there on helpful hints. Another way of showing something belongs to someone or possession is to use a possessive pronoun. For example, the children ate their apples. The apples, the object, belongs to the children, the subject. So you can say this is theirs. Theirs there, you're going to add an apostrophe plus an S. So it's going to be theirs. This bag is hers. Hers, you're going to add the apostrophe between E and S to show possession. All right, you're going to add the apostrophe between E and S to show, R and S to show possession. His, okay, his is also a possessive pronoun. So we are saying that this apostrophe is used to show possession, and it's also used to show omission of words. Now let's go to activity number 1 on page 58. It says copy and complete the table to show if the apostrophe has been used for possession or omission. Look back at the helpful hints box on page 6 if you need to. So we can go back to page 6. I hope you remember this one on InLearner's book, page 6. We did this exercise in class whereby we were looking at omission of words. On page 6 it says, Some words in the text have been shortened using an apostrophe. Copy and complete the table writing the pair of words that each contraction stands for. So you have a contraction and pair of words. Okay, so then you see there are apostrophes there. So you're supposed to add the letter which was supposed to be there. Okay, that was on page 6. Now, let's go back to our page 58. So the first one, they say the plant's roots. The plant's roots. The plant's roots. There, the plant's roots. Is it possession and omission? There, it is possession. The plant's. There is an apostrophe between the two S. Remember, if the name ends with an S, still more you gotta add the S. But what will matter is the sound. Then you have don't. Is don't a possession or omission? That is omission. It was supposed to be do not. He want. Is it possession or omission? That is omission again. They shan't. Is it possession or omission? Shan't will show you that that is omission. Newspapers readers, that is possession. Newspapers, that is possession. So I am saying that the apostrophe is used in two ways. One, it is used for omission, and two, it is used to show possession. So having said that, thank you very much for paying much attention. We have an exercise on page 58, activity number 2. Page 58, activity number 2. It says, add a possessive pronoun to these sentences. Remember, the object must belong to the subject of the sentence. For example, the girl read dash book. You are supposed to put a possessive pronoun there. All right, so I'll start for you. It will be the girl read her book. B, the drivers raced dash cars around the track. You are supposed to put a possessive pronoun there. It is nearly time for me to have dash dinner. You are supposed to put a possessive pronoun there. We must remember to take dash tickets for the concert. Again, you are supposed to put a possessive pronoun there. Mira collected dash shoes from the menders. Again, we are supposed to put a possessive pronoun there. So these possessive pronouns, we can find them on page 6 and page 5. We are going to find them, examples of possessive pronouns, and we're going to use them to write the exercise which is on activity number 2, page 58. So having said that, I hope I am quite clear. If you have questions, please remember to forward them. Be safe, and thank you very much.